Hi guys, let's continue. What I... So if you see, there are some symbol here. I need to divide my group and then find the symbol. Where is the one? Need to stand first. So this one is that. And the big one is the next is this one. Where's the medicine? Medicine is there. And the next is that symbol. And I am lost.
We are missing something to make this work.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track. The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track. The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
So maybe this one, right? So maybe this one.
The pressure on this plate has sparked a flame. We must be on the right track.
The up and then the next step was this one. The next is this one. Yeah, but it's not working, and the next is this one. Get now.
Look! The door is open and the secret chamber is ours. Now we just have to find the vase.
I can't believe we've already solved the puzzle. Let's hurry.
Skip trap.
I read something about this secret temple a long time ago. I must admit that the prospect of searching it is rather exciting.
So exciting, huh?
How marvelous! This vase would drive any collector in the city mad. I understand why Mr. Larocque wants it so badly. I'm almost sorry we have to take it to him.
What have we here?
Wow.
Look where our friends have just been. Seems like they must have managed to find their way into the infamous secret room. Which means they must have found the trinket that madman wanted to buy at any price. Sorry, friends, but we can't let you leave with that. These tunnels are our territory, after all.
Sound the alert! To arm!
I cannot move.
Thugs to be lurking around, trying to get their hands on the reward instead of us.
Let's hurry back to see Larocque. I don't want to deal with any more would-be Tomb Raiders. Old Town.
Do stop pestering me with questions, young man. Fabulous, there they are. Now you'll be able to stop pacing about.
Fausta? What's this all about? What have you done?
You'll find out soon enough.
As I've been telling you, I surmise from your triumphant look that you found my vase. Am I right?
We found it.
I knew you would. I had such confidence in your abilities that I brought the young lady's brother here. Now, we can sign that contract without wasting any more time. Did everything go well?
Apart from the fact that your desire for this artifact is so well known that we had looters waiting for us as we left the chamber. They were hoping to take it off our dead bodies. No doubt to turn around and sell it to you.
It's true that I made no secret of my interest in this marvel. I had hoped that some healthy competition would encourage all the treasure hunters to fight to get it for me. But I did warn you that the tunnels were dangerous, so I don't really see what the issue is. If I had the slightest doubt about your abilities, or worse still, if I had organized this attack, do you really think I would have sent for your brother?
No, indeed.
Well, let's get back to the matter at hand. I had my legal counsel prepare a fairly standard contract for financing charitable work. If you would kindly hand over my precious vase, I will sign it along with your brother, and that will be that.
Fausta?
Give it to him. Gregorius's mission is far more important.
Here you are.
At last. As you can see, your sister and her friends have brought back this delightful work of art in exchange for my support. Please, sign this contract as I have, and you will have sufficient funds to feed as many refugees as you like.
This is rather unexpected.
I wanted to help you, Gregorius. I know it can't make up for what I did, but at least it will help your current situation a bit.
How touching. Now, if you would kindly hurry up, my good missionary. We haven't got all day.
There you are.
Take a copy. I've arranged for my servant to prepare the first installment for you. Now, please leave. I want to admire my treasure in private.
I hope your superiors will finally recognize your talent, now that your mission has been accomplished.
They won't believe their eyes. This contract is a divine gift, Fausta. I don't imagine for 1 second that this can make up for what you did to us. But I am grateful for it. Very grateful. I was in an impossible situation. They'd given me this assignment because nobody thought it was possible. Their aim was obviously to humiliate me and belittle me yet again. But you fixed that in the blink of an eye. And you took risks to find the artifact that man was after, if I've understood right. So yes, I'm very grateful. I'll tell Mother I saw you and that you helped me. She's been heartbroken ever since you were banished. She will be happy to hear you're well. I'm going to go inform my superiors. Thank you, Fausta, and thank your friends as well. Take care of yourself.
You too, Gregorius.
Yeah, that's all the pasta mission. No? From protection, help civilian. Okay.
Are you of a mind to accompany me now? I fear that these assassins will eventually get the best of me.
Let's go now. We need to settle this business as quickly as possible.
Thank you. I need to warn you that we will certainly be asked for something in exchange for this. But our survival, alas, depends on it. At least for as long as I travel among you.
Let's talk about it later.
Always at your service.
Oh god, this is cross again.
From another world, the doubt.
Are you of a mind to accompany me now? I fear that these assassins will eventually get the best of me.
Let's go now. We need to settle this business as quickly as possible.
Thank you. I need to warn you that we will certainly be asked for something in exchange for this. But our survival, alas, depends on it. At least for as long as I travel among you.
Let's talk about it later.
Always at your service.
Wow. It's good for SYBELLE. Dimension SYBELLE station dimension. Dimension the arena.
you're back. What can we do for you?
Sybil, do you have a request for the prince?
You're quite right, my dear. Uncle, I request your official protection.
My dear Sybil, I find you submerged in agitation today. You who are usually such a ray of sunshine. Whatever makes you think that you're in need of my official protection? Could it be that someone pushed one of their infamous farces a tad too close to the sinister or macabre?
Something like that, yes. It just so happens that hired assassins have been after me, and now also my companions for the last few months. And I'm afraid that despite my talent for foiling nefarious plots and the exemplary courage of my companions, they might very well succeed in their endeavor. Someone has placed a bounty on my head, and you know better than anyone what that means.
Quite right, my poor little dove. Nothing would please me more than to officially proclaim that you are not only my most beloved niece, but that you are also under my protection.
However...
Ah, you read me like a book? Come now, certain concerns merit more secrecy than others.
We will follow you.
There, we'll have a little tranquility here.
What sinister service are you preparing to ask of us in exchange for your protection, Uncle?
Come now, Sybil. Your imagination runs wild. It just so happens I have a problem. Someone is conspiring against me. It's nothing out of the ordinary. I've grown accustomed to it. But I fear that this time I might leave a few feathers behind. I'm almost certain that it concerns one of my mistresses. I could eliminate both of them, but who would then bring cheer to my nights? Your aunt, as you may not know, is a dreadful bore. Oh well. Find the guilty party, discover what's brewing, thwart the nefarious conspiracy, and I'll be happy to offer my official protection.
We shall take care of this, dear Uncle.
Marvelous. But I imagine you have questions for me.
How did you ever come to suspect your concubines? Excuse me, your mistresses?
Several of my personal documents started disappearing. Nothing incredibly sensitive, but that began to arouse my suspicions. And quite recently, one of my spies at the Dorsays reported that a woman from my entourage had approached them. My wife is... let's simply say that she is inoffensive. And I trust my daughter Aurelia blindly. I don't have any other women in my inner circle other than my two favorites, making my deduction quite simple.
Why entrust this mission to us?
Well, because my dear niece asked me to.
No, forgive me, that is not what I was wondering. There must be other people more adept at investigating the lives of your concubines.
I would like this affair to be kept under wraps. The slightest sign of weakness, and I am done. My dear little Sybil will say nothing because she needs me. And the same is true for you as well, if you ever want to see your homeland again.
Why not offer your niece your protection immediately? She could be killed while attempting to get to the bottom of your troublesome affair.
She has you with her. Make sure that she survives until then. As for the rest, I believe that most people need incentives to better carry out their missions.
We shall begin immediately.
Well, if you have no other questions on the matter, let's return to the Great Room.
Okay. This is interesting. This room is closed. Radida's room. Can also come there. Yeah, in the look, man. This the door is closed. Okay, is the room will close, okay. The other place office.
Yes? What do you want?
We would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Do you know to whom you're speaking? I am one of the prince's favorites, not some domestic servant that you can bother at will.
We know very well who you are, miss, and it is precisely for that reason that we would like to speak with you.
I recognize you now. You are that group of adventurers whose expedition to Tia Fredi the prince has decided to finance. And you're a de Vespe as well.
Sybylle de Vespe, the prince's niece, at your service.
Very well, I'm all ears. But please be brief.
How long have you been the prince's favorite?
For 2 years. I am currently the mistress who has been with him the longest.
The one who survived the longest, you mean?
That is true. There were others before me, but alas, they are no longer of this world. Unfortunate accidents. Tragic. Why are you asking me all of these questions? They are putting me ill at ease, I admit.
What do you think about the prince's court?
If I thought ill of it, I would no longer be here. Everything carries on marvelously. I do not know what you hope to hear me say.
That it's a nest of vipers and assassins where one risks death at the slightest misstep every single day.
You must have left the court long ago, Lady de Vespe, because I assure you that today, your description is quite inaccurate. You have quite the imagination. Now, if you would excuse me, all these questions tire me, and I have much to do. I wish you a good day.
This woman avoids the simplest of questions with the slippery agility of an eel. I'm ready to swear that we hold before us our traitor.
Her behavior does warrant suspicion, that's true. But we need to learn more before judging her guilty.
I agree. We need to be absolutely certain.
The prince's favorites have rooms in the palace. We need to visit hers. I hope we'll find some proof there that can confirm our suspicions.
It's already here. Oh dear.
Our dear favorite has something in mind. She just hasn't yet carried out her plan.
We should verify for ourselves if this infamous secret office exists, and take a peek at what may be kept there.
Oh, I am very certain that it exists. This is not the first time I've heard talk of it, and I am in complete agreement. We should search it. We could wait here until midnight strikes its bell, so that we might search for the location of this infamous secret office. It's time. If we want to discover what Velusa was looking for, we must go to the throne room now.
This is likely to be something of great interest.
I don't see any furniture that could be hiding a door. I wonder where it could be.
If we're to believe Velusa's diary, we will find it by pivoting various decorations. Knowing my uncle.
I can't do it. I don't see how we could use this. I can't do anything with this. There, look! It's opened!
Let's quickly search this office. I have a feeling that my uncle has a great deal to hide.
Your uncle should never have signed this letter.
Yes. If this agreement were to be revealed, the only course of action would be to abdicate, and quickly. No one in the congregation would forgive him for having thought to sell out his neighbors simply to gain support against the D'Orsays.
What the... How did you get in here?
We followed your instructions. They were rather precise.
And so you read my diary? I would have done better to burn it. I beg you not to reveal to the prince what you've learned. He'll have me killed.
That's a fact. But why did you want to betray him? I can understand that being the favorite of my uncle would be unpleasant. But from there to wanting to provoke his downfall...
Because he would have eventually had me killed. I could tell that he was beginning to become bored with me, and when that happens, we simply disappear. As for me, I just wanted to survive, to use the secrets he keeps to buy my protection, just like your parents did for you.
What are you saying?
You didn't know. Here, read this letter. Perhaps you'll be less eager to denounce me after reading it.
This resembles my mother's handwriting. How is this possible?
I'm sorry, Sybil.
I'm fine. We'll talk about all of this later.
Oh, wow.
If I were the prince, I'd be sleeping with one eye open.
It goes without saying. I ask myself why he would ever keep such a document.
Sybil, are you all right?
Yes. Forgive my sudden silence, but the letter from my parents has upset me. I didn't expect such despicable infamy. To the point that I'm wondering if we shouldn't return the document in question to my uncle. I know that he is financing our expedition, and that we will have to return to him and invent something concerning his favorite. But I believe that I would be better off seeking the protection of the D'Orsays. I am certain that they would grant it if they were given such a document.
I understand that what you have learned is extremely shocking, but the document that we found puts us in a strong position. I doubt that he would dare reiterate his advances from now on, and he must protect you if he doesn't want you revealing what you've learned.
It's true, but I must admit that the idea of hearing him call me his very dear niece another time disgusts me. Oh well, we can think it over on the way.
Nothing obliges us to tell the prince the entire truth, but we will have to report something. Might I remind you that he is financing our expedition?
You're back. What can we do for you?
As you asked, we have undertaken an investigation of your favorites.
And
Hi!
were you able to identify
Happy New
which
Year,
one is preparing to
likewise.
betray me?
Thank you.
I am sorry to inform you that Volusa is the woman who has decided to betray you.
Belusa? I knew it. Do you have proof of what you're telling me?
We found a diary in which she naively detailed her plans. It consisted simply of stealing sensitive documents in order to buy protection from the Dorsays.
It was extremely imprudent of her to write it all down on paper. Now that I have proof of her treachery, I can take action. The minx disappeared this morning. Your investigation must have worried her and she fled. But it's of little import. The hired assassins will find her. That said, it would seem that she had the time to steal a document of great importance from my desk. If you are not able to return it to me quickly, I must consider that you have failed your mission, and our little agreement no longer holds. You will have to assure the protection of my dear niece yourself.
Here. It so happens that during our investigations into your favorites, we came upon the document you mentioned.
Marvelous. I imagine that you read it.
Of course, my dear uncle. And we are quite aware of its importance.
I assure you I no longer intend to make good on this agreement. That said, it would be a shame if its contents came to light. And if you desire the benefits of my protection, Sybil, it would behoove you to forget all that you have read.
As long as you keep your promise, there would be no reason for us to reveal its contents, would there? Here, take it.
My brilliant and delicious niece. I shall immediately let it be known that you are now under my official protection. And in order to prove my good faith, I'm going to discover the culprit who has placed a bounty on your pretty little head.
Yes,
you,
give also
Uncle.
some magic characters.
If your highness permits, we shall live.
As you will. You may go.
If it's of no inconvenience to you, I would like to pay a visit to my parents. There are things I need to discuss with them.
My poor Sybil. I have no idea how I would react in your circumstances.
And they try to play. Well, the game have a nice story. So I am in the wrong way. Not dead.
We're starving to death in the street. Could you help me?
So from here, let's see if I can find
I'm so cold.
It was then that Madame de Cluse, you know, the one whose son is involved in... May the Enlightened forgive me. Is that you, Sybil?
Sybil, my child, you've returned.
Father, Mother, I have returned from Elima. Yes. Allow me to present my friends. I met them there, and they have shown themselves to be marvelous companions.
My child, I am so happy to see you. We had heard that you had left your post at the embassy, but couldn't believe it. What happened? You seem troubled and you've lost weight.
Let her take a breath now. Come on, my little darling, tell us what happened.
Not long after my arrival in Elima, I was the victim of several assassination attempts.
Oh,
There was
my
no
dear.
doubt that hired assassins
poor
were on my
child.
trail. And then one of my friends contacted me. She needed help. So I decided to help and left Elima with her, hoping to lose the assassins on my journey. Alas, despite our meandering adventures and the arduous voyages we embarked upon, we were still frequently under attack. That led me to seek the protection of a prince. And while we were carrying out a mission to obtain it, I was given this letter.
What is in it?
It's a letter that you sent to my uncle, begging him to send me to Elima, rather than taking me as a concubine.
I remember that letter all too well. What else could we do?
It broke our heart to send you so far away from us. But we were not going to allow your uncle to lay a filthy hand on you.
I understand that entirely, of course. But were there not other solutions than exiling me so far away? I found myself completely alone, constantly under attack by bands of hired assassins, in perpetual danger of death.
It would have certainly been safer to find a solution that didn't require sending your daughter alone to a foreign country.
Forgive me, but you are foreigners. You don't know our family. You have no idea what it means to be a de Vespe.
I had hoped that you would never read this letter, that you would never learn to what degree of deprivation your uncle had fallen. At the same time, I am relieved that you now know why we sent you so far away from us. You can certainly blame us for the danger. And you know that my heart breaks because of all you suffered. But never would I have allowed that disgusting beast who shares our blood to make of you his favorite.
May the Enlightened forgive me. I believe I would have preferred killing him, even if it meant the deaths of all of us.
I believe I understand. That said, I had no other choice than to ask him for his official protection. Fortunately, we've learned several of his little secrets that should put an end to his lubricity, at least for the time being. You need to be careful from now on. We have no clue who is after me. Being now under protection, they might come after you.
Let them come. I could show them what happens when someone dares to attack my daughter.
Your mother is right. Don't worry about us at all.
We need to be going now. My friends and I still have much to do.
Take care of yourself, Sybil. And know that we love you tenderly.
Goodbye. Let's go, my friends. We should leave before tears cloud my eyes.
Oh. Phew. That's the end. what is the end of the game? I didn't finish the other quest already, and I am hoping that I go back to my island. Really? So that is the end of the quest, huh? Jesus. This is only early access. Early access. I am hoping that we go back in the island. Okay. I need to sleep. Thanks that you are there. Happy New Year to you. Bye.